Oh, it just immediately went to... I don't know what specifically KPBS is, but there we go.
No, it's not good. It's not streaming.
Okay.
It's better now.
What?
It's better now.
Yoo-hoo! Hey, I got my mobile dashboard notification too. And so now I can edit my stream info.
I have to start this all over again.
Yeah.
What the bazinga?
For real.
I...
Well, now that fiasco's over, I can send out the stream link. And we can get started properly this time, now that we've gotten past the connection issues. Um... And I'll post that to my... Spell Bert and Ernie correctly. Alrighty. Everything has been sent out, and we're finally properly live. Hello, everyone.
You suck.
Oh, wow. Already insulted me again.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm Korai, and this is... Introduce yourself.
Herman Key, I'm Stinky.
Yeah, I'm Jan, and this is Stinky.
I'm Sylvanus.
Hello. And, now, I know usually I play games on here, but we are starting something new together where we're going to be also using this platform for, starting a little podcast.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. I think I have some Cheetos in here. But today, our first topic, is a long-standing question that a lot of people have had around popular puppets, Bert and Ernie, on if they are gay or not. And
that shouldn't be a question.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a question. There is a clean-cut answer, and that answer is yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Now, not only is this shown through certain mannerisms and characteristics of the two and their dynamic, but also it has been confirmed by the writer behind Bert and Ernie himself.
Yeah. Like, it was based off of him and his partner,
Yeah.
which is named Arnie with
Yeah.
an A.
Which is kind of ironic, considering Arnie is who Bert is more correlated to.
Yeah, what?
Meanwhile, Saltzman, who was more Bert-like, is where the inspiration for Ernie came from.
Yeah.
A little bit ironic, but it was more based off of their own mannerisms and personalities.
Make sure I can see the key.
Yeah.
That doesn't have
See the what?
KBS.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, our KBS is dropping again!
So maybe don't stream photos.
Alright. Get out of here.
Is that what's happening?
Oh, there they go.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Oh my god, Cheese followed me. Hi, Cheese. Hey, we're back. Our KBPS is back. So I think we're properly connected now.
Sorry.
You're okay. Oh. You're back now.
Yeah.
Alright, we are back now. I'm gonna avoid streaming any more photographs because every time I've opened it, it's crashed our connection. But actually, I could just get rid of that altogether.
You stream like I don't know.
Maybe I can just add the image in that I want to talk about. Pictures, because I wanted to bring in the screenshots of Saltzman himself talking about Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that up on the screen.
Who? It basically just says that the person who made Bert and Ernie didn't know how else to write them but as a loving couple because that's what he had in his life and it's based off of him and his partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yap, okay? That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. If you want to read more on it, you can feel free to look it up. Multiple news sites, including like ABC and Times magazines, did cover what Saltzman talked about in his interview with Queerty.
Yeah, you guys can see it.
Yeah.
You can read it.
Yeah, read yourselves.
Damn.
But yes, that was official confirmation behind them saying that
I wouldn't say that was an official.
well, not really official, but like, you know, pretty clean cut answer that the writer behind Bert and Ernie wrote them to be a gay couple.
It was like, I don't know, he kind of inserted himself and his relationship with his partner into it. So I don't know if that, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but they're fucking, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
They're pretty queer.
Yeah.
And we can allow, puppets don't have sexual orientation until it comes with, what the fuck is her name?
Grungetta.
Grungetta?
Grungetta.
Your name is Grungetta? You're just gonna let that...
Grouch's girlfriend. Grungetta.
Grungetta.
But also, like, Sesame Street has always just been, like, really dodgy whenever people ask questions about Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
But Grungetta's fun.
Grungetta's fine, guys.
Also, another thing is, it's also kind of just, like, implied in certain things about them. Like, for example, at the time that the Sesame Street was first being made, like, it was a common practice at the time for married couples to share a room but have separate beds rather than sharing the same bed, which is something we see with Bert and Ernie.
Too scandalous to be together.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty freaky to share a bed.
Ignore the silence.
Yeah. Sorry, we're just double checking that everything's running smoothly. We've been having connection issues.
I don't really know what else to say about this topic.
Yeah. I know also another thing is like along when it comes to like songs that they've both had together, like especially "Do You Like Me," like the lyrics themselves and the choice of wording in the lyrics suggests like romantic tones between the two of them.
Yeah, are you telling me you haven't ever had a talk with your partner where you're like, do you even fucking like me, dumb bitch? And then the other person's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Because throughout the song, Ernie is asking Bert, like, "Do you like me? Like, even when I do things wrong, even if I annoy you, like, do you like me how I am?" And
Hashtag BNI.
but and then Bert responds to the other song like, "Yeah, I like you. Can we say goodnight?" And especially in that ending part, it's very it reminds me a lot of how like a lot of couples will often like say a little "I love you" before going to bed when it comes to that scene of
Why don't you say you love me anymore?
yeah. But at the end of the song, like Bert is like, "Yeah, I like you. I like you as you are. I like you very much. Let's go to bed." And then Bert Ernie, not Bert. Ernie responds with just, "I like you too, Bert. Good
Mixing
night."
up our puppets here.
Damn.
Like, jeez Louise.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, they're gay.
They're so in love, dude.
Yeah.
Have you, like, seen the way they, like, handle the puppets? Then
Mhm.
the way they talk to each other?
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Hmm.
They don't have sexual orientation unless they're straight.
Yeah.
And like people are like, yeah, Sesame Street is like so progressive, but it's like not really.
Yeah. They are still to this day very dodgy about Bert and Ernie.
They're not only that, they're just kind of very dodgy in general.
Yeah. They're
They're so in love. Yeah. I don't know. They're just dodgy overall.
mm-hmm.
It's, they're um like they added a gay character, but they didn't give that gay character a partner. And they're like, guys, we love gay people. And then we're like, where? What about the already existing kind of gay representation that you refuse to acknowledge?
Yeah. And they were just like,
Puppets don't have sexual orientation until it's good for you, right?
yeah.
Until it's good for your branding, right?
Yeah.
It's all good, all happy, joyful silliness, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that matter.
Yeah. And with that topic over and talked about, we are moving on to our next topic, which is regarding the media of "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream."
Large fucking jump.
Yeah, yeah, major turnaround of topics. Um, but for those who don't know, "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream" is a book that was published back on April 1st
Yep.
of 1967, written by Harlan Ellison,
Yep.
later turned into a point-and-click game and an audiobook, which can be found on YouTube. Takes place in the future where World War III has broken out, during which...
Taking my thunder.
You want to explain it? Wait, look at me. Do you want to say the description?
You're taking my thunder.
You talk about it then.
Taking my thunder.
I won't take your thunder if you want.
Bro just started yapping. I didn't even get a chance. Bro just started yapping.
You can take your thunder.
I had no chance.
I was just talking to you.
I had no chance against this guy. He just started yapping.
You yap instead. You start yapping.
Yap. Jeez. This guy. Didn't even give me a chance.
Then start yapping.
He didn't even give me a chance.
I'm giving you a chance now.
Yeah, well, you already took it. You hate me. No source selected.
What do you mean no so? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Now I'm
okay.
yapping. What the fuck am I talking about? Guys, did you ever want World War III to happen? Well, it already happened. In this book.
Yeah.
Anyway, in this book. Basically, it's just... immediately, like, during the Cold War, the US, China, and the Soviet Union are like, I fucking hate you! And they create, like, allied master computers, to, like, help them with the conflict because it was, like, so big. Basically, the allied master computers, like, kind of, helped, like, with nuclear warfare stuff and, like, helped send troops to certain places because, of course, humans can't do that shit. What? Not like we fought millions of wars before.
No, this one's too complicated. Allied master computers.
It was because it was like nuclear war, I guess. It was new, but at the same time, what?
Yeah.
But after the war, the United States Allied master computer kind of like merged together. They like, I don't even know how to explain it, but because all the Allied master computers are huge fucking blocks of like wires and shit, and they literally have tunnels in the earth, and in the book I think it said something about how Anne literally can like harness the inside of earth. Like there was a design shown where like, you know, like a helix,
yeah,
kind of like that over the core of the earth, to like keep it to himself.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, just let us AI handle that.
Yeah, sure.
Just let an AI be able to have that. Sure.
Yeah.
But
what could possibly go wrong?
Well, basically it became quote unquote sentient. Basically it just started faking having emotions so good that it started thinking it had some. Like, it doesn't really know what hatred feels like, but it thinks it does. So you know what? That's all that matters. It's the thought that counts. But after they kind of merged and like exterminated all of humanity because Allied Master Computer fucking hated everyone. He was like, you suck. And the whole reason he hated them was because he was angry that he was made to hate, basically. He was angry that he was made to, with the, I guess, quote unquote, sentience and the ability to gain sentience, but had nothing to do with it, like, at all. So he exterminates humanity except for 5 individuals. Harlan Ellison, the guy who made the book, claimed them as highly flawed individuals, which I would agree with, except for Ellen. Ellen is just fucking there, dude.
Yeah.
Which is even more fucked up because Allied Master Computer knows the horrors of being the only woman with 4 fucking guys.
Yeah, and he even like
Wait.
uses that.
Ted
Yeah, it's 4.
Gorster.
Benny, Ted, Gorster, and Nimdok.
Nimdok, so.
But like he's very aware of the horrors of being the only woman amongst those other 4 men. And he used that against her, like in one scene where he's like talking to Ellen, he like brings that up and uses that to like torment her and instill fear in her.
I also fucking hate how everyone's like, oh, Ellen's a whore. She's not a fucking whore. You have to realize that the story has an unreliable narrator.
Mm-hmm.
Ted is the narrator.
Yeah.
He thinks she's a whore. She's not a whore.
Yeah.
She's doing it to keep them all sane.
Yeah.
Which is a part of the torture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tear my skin off. Nobody understands media literacy anymore.
Yeah.
I can't take this anymore.
And
bro.
this is exactly the topic of why we were bringing up Have No Mouth, I Must Scream, because it's been getting really popular and being found a lot on TikTok, which is totally fine, and it's fine for media to gain traction. However,
the people it attracts makes me want to claw my skin off and wear a different one as a suit.
for example, one thing that I keep seeing a lot of is a lot of comparison of like Am and GLaDOS from Portal. There's been a lot about that, and people have started like making ship content of that.
Like, Lord, hello? Fucking hello?
Here are a few examples of comments on a video someone has made regarding said ship content. Another example here.
Did you just switch really fast?
What?
Did you just switch screenshots really fast?
No, I just pulled them up. Is this the screenshot I'm looking for, or is this another screenshot?
Lord, I don't know.
God, I can't see my screenshots.
Zoom in.
I can't zoom in on the like. No...
Do what you just did. Did this hit? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
What the fart?
Is this the screenshot I'm looking for? No, that is not the screenshot I'm looking for. That's a whole other issue regarding Am and TikTok. But these are a couple of screenshots that were found on a video made of Am and GLaDOS interacting. And there's also been a lot of videos of people being like, oh, GLaDOS would make Am cry. And I saw a video earlier about... I'm sorry, we're not even on that topic, and I just see Bert and Ernie in my chat. Real. But earlier I was on TikTok and I saw a video of like someone saying that GLaDOS would make Am cry and that Am has the emotional maturity of a child.
No. Yes. Let's reread that and think with our brains for a solid second. Yes, he's emotionally immature, but let's use our brain cells for a minute. It's because he cannot feel.
Yeah, he does not actually feel emotions. He thinks he feels them. He convinces himself he feels them, but since he is an AI and not a living being, he does not feel them.
He doesn't know. Therefore, emotionally immature. Emotionally immature implies that he has emotions.
Yeah, which he does not.
And fucking, GLaDOS didn't fucking exterminate humanity and leave 4 guys with 1 woman who was raped.
Yeah.
And has a fear of yellow because of her rapist and traps her in the elevator and makes her experience these things over and over again.
Yeah.
Just because he finds it funny.
Yeah.
So, I don't know about you, bro, but I don't think so.
Yeah. And also, like, going back to, like, the weird ship of GLaDOS and Am, like, they're failing to recognize that Am, first of all, does not have feelings, so would not be able to experience any sort of real attraction to anybody. Also, his...
like, programmed to only feel quote-unquote hate.
Yeah. That was my next point. Like he hates everything and everyone.
That's his whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that's his whole character.
And I know people on TikTok are being like, I'm doing this to make fun of like the people who have a stick up their ass because they don't like people like doing this stuff, and it's like, I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Because of the topics the book and the game talk about, it just don't feel right.
Yeah.
Don't feel cool to me.
And I feel like it just kind of gets rid of the entirety of AM.
It gets rid of the entire purpose of the thing, and everyone's like, I'm doing this because Harlan Ellison would hate it. And it's like, he'd hate you either way,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
You don't need to try so hard. Just you liking it makes him hate you.
Yeah. You existing makes him hate you.
You being a woman makes him hate you. You being not white makes him hate you. You being white makes him hate you.
You breathing makes him hate you.
You having a living, beating heart makes him hate you.
Like, I promise.
He is literally Am.
Yeah. Am is a self-insert.
He really is. There's a reason why the only person who voice acts Am is him.
Yeah.
It's Harlan Ellison, because he is Am.
Yeah.
He just made the book to be like, oh no, I'm scared, but also, I kind of want this to happen, bro.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Yeah.
Get back into the geriatric ward. Thank God you're in hell now.
For real.
He would probably die if he, like, reached 2020.
Yeah.
Because the amount of fucking cringy kids.
Like, thank God he died the year before.
Yeah, he'd probably, like, go into a stroke.
Things that would kill Harlan Ellison if he was still alive.
Yeah.
Literally
Monster.
Anybody on TikTok.
Those fucking monster plus a bunch of candy heart attack things.
Yeah.
Cat ears.
Catboys.
Oh god.
Tumblr.
Those weird TikTok trends in 2020.
Anything posted to DeviantArt.
Oh lord. If he even knows what that is.
Yeah. Learning about DeviantArt would be enough to kill him. Or AO3.
Oh my great yeah, that reminds me.
Oh god.
There are AO3 fics of Am X-readers.
Oof.
Because I've seen comments where they're like, where people are like commenting on things being like, because people simp for him as well, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. It's...
Scratches my head.
Oh boy. It's also on TikTok. Now there are many, my eyes have also graced things on TikTok. For example...
Oh lord. Your best hear me out is a thing that rapes, cannibalizes babies, tortures people.
Makes them relive every horrific
yep.
thing of their life. And torments the only woman left amongst 4 men.
Yep.
Okay.
Who's my best hear me out? I don't know, put like Loki on there or something. Put Thor. I don't know.
Nobody wants to hear you out because that shouldn't...
A block of text, bro, that says how much he hates you, and then how he hates women, how he hates men, and how he hates everyone.
Oh, and there's the comments about his voice line.
Oh yeah, this is what started it all. The fucking voice line where he was making fun of Benny, and he was like, Am is sacrificed with the sacrifice today. And then he said, who loves you, baby? And it's like, oh, yo.
Yep, there's the quote itself.
Yep. Who loves you, baby?
You're saying that in a public space, my guy.
You're in public.
People can read that.
I can read that.
I didn't want to read that. I wish I was illiterate.
You are illiterate. What are you talking about?
Hey. I'm not illiterate.
Oh, sorry, dyscalculic.
That's you. I'm dyslexic.
Oh, oops. Fuck. I'm so used to saying it.
Yeah.
But, oh my lord. I cannot Who loves you, baby? He does not love you.
He doesn't. He doesn't want you.
I cannot.
More examples.
Oh my lord, man. I'm
Yep.
sorry, I'm getting so pissed off right
Mm-hmm.
now. Oh,
Like,
yo, sup? We're getting angry.
yeah. This is a rage stream now.
This is rage.
Raging
George.
at the lack of media literacy around I have no mouth and I'm a
Oh
stream.
my god, I'm twitching. My eye is twitching. I'm convulsing. I'm about to start fucking foaming at the mouth. Who loves you, baby? He doesn't love you.
He doesn't love you. He's insulting Benny
I'm Jen in
for
love
putting
with
him through
bro. It's
torture.
not a good thing. Help. You're right. I
It's
need more
not a good thing.
fanfics of him in AO3 because 100 plus isn't enough.
And also, like, the weird
So
stuff like
evil
this.
yet so cunty at the same time.
What?
What
He's
are
not.
you yapping about?
He is not cunty. He tortured 5 individuals for 109 years just because he doesn't like anyone.
He tortured people. He made a woman go through her sexual assault over and over again. He made a guy cannibalize a baby.
Yeah. And then turned him into a caveman.
Because he used to be handsome and he was like,
Well, now you're gonna be a literal caveman now. Okay.
What the Sigma?
Yeah.
What the fucking Sigma? I can't do I can't do this anymore. I'm literally going to start twitching and like foaming at the mouth.
Convulsing. I'm gonna spontaneously combust on stream today. And it's going to be because of the sheer amount of people, like, trying to, like, I don't even know what word to put to it.
I have no mouth and I'm a scream. Am fans DNI?
Yeah, unless you recognize that he is a horrible being and only see him for that. As soon as you simp for him or like sympathize with him, because I've seen that too of people like posting about his like some of his speeches and being like, "Oh, poor Am, you know, I feel so bad for him."
I mean, I get it. I guess the whole thing in the game was like, despite what despite what you've been through, you're so human that you still feel sympathy.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing because he can't feel human, and it's like kind of like a kick in the fucking face for Am because he isn't human. He can't feel emotions. They'll never know how human. He'll never know how human it feels to go through things so horribly, but still feel sympathy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
However, that sympathy on people on TikTok has turned into them like beginning to also, and we were like excuse him and like
Oh yeah.
justify him out of that sympathy, and that's where there's a problem.
Oh yeah.
Because like it also comes back to a saying of like if your feelings are always valid, but your actions are not. Am has done horrible, unforgivable things. He's not justifiable. He's not your baby girl either.
I like I kind of find it funny this joke, but some people are taking it seriously where they're like, Am would have loved being a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Rip Am, you would have loved being a teenage girl.
He would have loved being vulnerable and having to look over his shoulder all the time and not be in control of everything.
Yeah.
I don't.
Nobody loves that.
I don't think so. Cause like I don't know, man.
Yeah. Like it's a funny joke when it comes to like the line of "oh, pfft, too bad, Ted," but like it's not meant to be taken seriously as like a genuine experience or
Yeah.
statement.
Yeah. Um. And like I don't even know, man. People talking about how like um what was it? It was something about It was definitely something about Am. It always is.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
I know I've also seen a bit of a few people like talking, like making some weird shit between him and Ted.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
That reminds me. That's what I was talking about. It wasn't about Am, but fucking Nimdok. I don't know if you know really who Nimdok is,
I don't know much about him personally.
but he was a neo-Nazi,
Oh.
and he, I'm pretty sure, like helped a lot in the Holocaust.
Oof.
Not like helped as in like helped people, but helped aid it and
Mm-hmm.
make it a thing.
Yeah.
And that's why made him like black guy.
Yeah.
And people were being like, I feel bad for Nimdok. Like,
You
if
shouldn't.
Nimdok has no haters, I'm dead.
Yeah. I'm deceased.
And even then, like,
I'm hating from beyond the grave.
literally, like, why do you feel bad for him?
You
Have you
shouldn't.
not read the book or played the game? I can tell.
Yeah.
You've only seen stuff from TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people who see things on TikTok and then think they know everything. It's really.
It's like this is why there's been such a death of media literacy, especially around this piece of media.
I hate the fact that nobody. I've seen a few people talk about it, obviously, but like, people don't realize that the book has an unreliable narrator. And
Yeah.
I don't know how they don't notice. Like, it's Ted. It's Ted talking.
Mm-hmm.
His narration is unreliable because it's what he thinks.
Yeah.
It's what he thinks is going on. It's what he's going through. It's
It's
what.
his perspective, his mentality.
Yeah, it's his perspective, exactly. It's unreliable because he's not. Like, it's his thoughts.
Yeah, it's his thought process rather than it being like an outside third person narrator.
Like him calling Ellen a whore. That's unreliable.
Yeah. That's
Him
just what he thinks of her.
him talking about her like her fucking interactions with Benny. Those are unreliable. And he self sympathizes with himself. So we feel more sympathy for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole unreliable thing.
Yeah.
But with the game, it's still kind of unreliable because despite seeing everyone's perspective, it's exactly that, everyone's perspective,
Yeah.
and each its own. Like, you don't hear a full clear on answer from an unembodied voice being like, Ellen sees this, but it's not real, and what's actually happening is this.
Yeah. Like
It,
no,
like
we
in
just
other
see
books, but
yeah, no, we just see like what Ellen is experiencing, what she's seeing. But that
and
isn't to say that it's real or the truth,
it,
because it's a mere human perception.
yeah, and like in the game, it's like, yeah, this is definitely happening because it's from her point of view. And like things with Benny, where he's like, I don't understand what the fuck is happening, and he's because he can't speak English anymore.
Yeah, after being turned to a literal caveman.
He doesn't understand English, and um, where we don't know what's really happening, and he's going around trying to figure stuff out, trying to make it all work out, and trying to survive and get out of the situation. Despite all of that, it's still very unreliable
Yeah.
because we don't know what's happening. He doesn't know what's happening. So, it's just kind of a whole like
Hold on.
thing.
Get this guy out of my chat.
I can't do that,
I'm getting
brother.
this guy out of my chat.
You're already doing it, brother. Imagine being banned.
I didn't have the option to just kick him out, so
Um, but like, yeah, it's. Can I also just? This is kind of off topic, but I'm so tired of like people making everything sexual.
yeah. Like can Can we not let things exist outside of that?
Can we have jokes without making it sexual?
Yeah.
Can we have a funny haha without making me feel uncomfortable?
Yeah. Can we not also have things in like romantic or platonic context? Or like literally any other context?
Literally. Like, why is this what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I hate chronically online people.
Me too.
I used to be chronically online.
But like at this point, like a lot of people on the reason had to be ended up being chronically online at one point. But the difference is, we got out of that.
I've touched grass even though I'm allergic.
Yeah, I've bared the allergic reaction and the itch and
You've bared it. What
desire
the
to.
hell are you talking about?
Every time I touch grass, I always feel like really itchy afterwards.
That's just pollen.
That's always it. It doesn't matter what time it is. It's just whenever I go in contact with grass, I'm just constantly
Grass
itchy.
always has pollen.
Oh,
Did you not realize grass also pollinates?
not entirely no. I just kind of took it as grass because grass is what I thought was in contact
It's
with.
also the fact that they're sticky
Yeah.
and have dew on them.
Oh yeah. Well, I just feel stupid.
That's crazy. Well, if I can touch grass,
Yeah.
so can't you.
We all can touch the grass.
Unless we can't. Which
But
apparently some of us feel like we can't.
yeah. But believe it or not, most, if not all of us, can touch grass. And should.
It doesn't have to be your hand if you don't have hands.
Yeah.
If you don't have arms. That's fine.
Walk on it, roll around in it, fall over in it. I don't know.
Damn, you're just
Bury
making
your face in
everyone
it.
unwell now. Like, I hope you fall in grass, stupid. Jesus. Ableist. Damn.
Roll around in it. Frolic in the fields.
I'm hungry.
Me too. Well, I think we've gotten through all our topics that we had planned for today, and it's time for both of us to get some
Get
dinner.
back in the kitchen.
I am gonna get in the kitchen. I'm gonna get me some dinner.
Get back in the kitchen.
I will. Gladly.
Make me a sandwich.
What kind?
I don't want a sandwich.
The
fact that you want that kind, you know how bad this makes me seem. God damn it. That's enough.
Oh, sometimes you do like sandwiches.
I do, but I don't want a sandwich right now.
What would you like?
I kind of want a hamburger helper.
Oh.
But I don't know if we have that.
Yeah, I can check the fridge for ingredients in the freezer.
I know there's that box, but I don't know if it's Abby's.
I can ask. But on that note, we're out of here. We're gonna go eat some dinner. And I want to finish my sushi.
Ooh.
Bye.